So my people, let me just tell you what is really happening right now in Abuja, because this matter is causing plenty reactions online and many Nigerians are talking about it. As you are listening, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our updates. Very important. This whole drama started on a land in the Gaduwa area of Abuja. The news going around is that the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, went there with his team to check the land because there has been one ongoing issue about who owns what, who has approval, and what is really happening on that site. When they got there, they met military officers already on the land, standing strong and blocking the FCTA officials from entering. And that was where everything turned into one big argument. You know how Nigerians react to anything that looks like power meeting power? Before you know it, social media was already carrying the video everywhere. In that video, you can see the minister asking the officer in a very direct voice, "Show me the documents you have." The officer also stood his ground and responded calmly, explaining that they were acting under orders. And as the conversation went on, the tension rose a little, with both sides trying to defend their own authority. Please, my people, as you're watching this, kindly like the video now and subscribe. We drop real-time updates like this every day. Now, the interesting part is what Nigerians are saying online. Many people are applauding the officer, calling him gallant for standing his ground. Some people say they love the confidence, they love the courage, and they feel like he was simply doing his job. Others are supporting the minister, saying that he was right to ask for documents because no matter who you are, everybody should obey the law. So the country is divided with different opinions. But beyond the surface gist, this matter opens a bigger conversation that concerns all of us. Abuja land is always a sensitive topic. Land allocation, demolition, illegal occupation. These are issues that affect many people. And when you add military officers into the matter, it becomes even more serious because people begin to ask questions about authority. Who is supposed to be in charge of land in Abuja? Who approves what? Who controls what? These are the real questions that this incident is bringing up. Again, my people, please don't forget to like this video. If you're enjoying the gist, hit the subscribe button too so you always get our latest updates. Now let's break this matter down more simply so everybody will understand it well. Imagine you go somewhere for official government work and you meet uniformed officers telling you that you cannot enter. You will naturally ask, who gave you this instruction? Do you have legal papers? That was exactly what the minister was trying to confirm. And imagine you're the officer too. You were sent there by your superiors. You have been told to guard that land. And suddenly the minister arrives, asking you questions. You will also want to explain as much as you can. So you see, both sides were trying to prove that they were following the right authority. But the truth is this: the issue is bigger than just one land. It shows that there is tension between civil authority and security authority. It shows that some things need more clarity. It shows that communication between agencies is not always smooth. And it shows that the public is watching closely, especially when powerful people confront each other openly. My people, please pause small and like this video now. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. It helps the channel grow and helps more people see our updates. Now back to the gist. One thing we also need to think about is why Nigerians are celebrating the officer. Some people love when anyone challenges government, even if they don't know the full story. Some see it as bravery. Some see it as someone standing for justice. But we must also remember that we don't yet have all the official statements. We don't know who authorized the land activities and we don't know the full legal background yet. So before we fully pick sides, it's good to understand the bigger context. Abuja has many land issues, overlapping claims, court cases, abandoned projects, and illegal developments. So clashes like these are not surprising. The only difference is that this one was caught on camera and went viral. Please, my people, if you're still with me, just click the like button now, support the channel, and also subscribe because more updates are coming. Now, let me add one related matter so viewers can get the full picture. This incident also brings up the topic of how government and security agencies work together. In many countries, uniformed officers are not supposed to be involved in civilian land matters unless there is a very strong legal reason. In Nigeria, sometimes orders are given from different offices, and it becomes difficult to know who has the final say. That is why transparency is important. And let me tell you something. People are not only reacting to the event itself, they are reacting to the symbolism. The symbolism of a minister and an officer standing face to face. The symbolism of power being challenged. The symbolism of someone speaking boldly even in uniform. That is what is giving the story so much attention. My people, please like the video and subscribe. Let the love flow. So moving forward with this matter, the big question Nigerians are asking now is, what will happen next? Because whenever something like this happens publicly, people expect some kind of follow-up, maybe a statement from the military, a statement from the FCT, or even an internal investigation. But as we know in Nigeria, sometimes things loud today can suddenly become quiet tomorrow unless the public keeps talking. And that is why this particular incident is shaking the online space. Because Nigerians are not leaving it. People want answers. People want clarity. People want to know who approved that land, who authorized the officers to be there, and who has the final say. Please, my people, pause small and like this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Now, something important I want you to understand is that this matter is also connected to the larger conversation about land ownership in Abuja. Abuja is one of the fastest developing areas in the country. Every year, thousands of people try to secure land there because the value keeps rising. And because of that, there are always disputes, sometimes between private owners, sometimes between developers and government, and sometimes even between different government bodies. That is why when this kind of high-profile event happens, it brings all those hidden issues back to the surface. People begin to remember their own land struggles. Some people have bought land they later discovered was not legally allocated. Some people have structures demolished because of unclear documents. Some people have been in court for years. So this single confrontation, even though small on the surface, is opening a big discussion. Again, my people, please kindly like this video and subscribe. Thank you. Let's now talk about the celebration part of the headline, because this is another angle that is interesting. Nigerians are naturally drawn to boldness. When someone stands boldly in a situation where most people would fear, Nigerians react to that confidence. And that is exactly what is happening here. The public is saying the officer was calm, respectful, but firm. They see him as someone who did not allow pressure to weaken him. And in a country where people often complain about power imbalance, many citizens love to see someone, especially in uniform, stand in a principled way. But we also have to balance the gist, because while some people are praising the officer, others are saying we must also consider that the minister was doing his job. He was trying to make sure everything was in order. And land matters require the government to verify documents. So what we are seeing is not just two people arguing. No, we are seeing two sides of authority trying to establish who has the rightful control. My people, don't forget to like this video. If you're feeling the gist, kindly subscribe too. Now, the bigger implication of this event is what it means for everyday Nigerians. You see, when the public watches government officials and military officers clash like this, it affects trust. People begin to wonder, if those in power are not aligned, what about the rest of us who are just trying to follow the law? If government agencies can disagree at land sites, what does it mean for the common man who just wants to buy land or build a house? This is why transparency is key. Before any land is allocated, all the necessary documents should be clear. Before any demolition, there should be proper notice. Before any officer is sent anywhere, the reason should be stated openly. When things are clear, these clashes reduce. Please, my people, like this video and subscribe. Support the channel so we can keep bringing you well-explained updates. Let's also talk about how this matter is affecting public perception of governance. Wike is known for a strong leadership style. Some people call it bold, some call it confrontational, some call it effective. It depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain, wherever he goes, stories follow. And this latest incident is adding to that reputation. For the military side, Nigerians are also debating whether officers should be involved in land matters at all. Some say their presence raises suspicion. Some say they may just be acting on orders from above. Some say they may be protecting government property. So until the full details come out, everything remains open to interpretation. My people, please like this video and subscribe. It means a lot. We also need to look at how this event shows the power of social media. Before the video came out, this might have been just another government activity. But once Nigerians saw the footage, everybody began talking. That is why leaders today must be very careful. Anything can be recorded, anything can go viral, and once Nigerians take interest, you must explain your actions. Now, let me take the gist deeper. This confrontation might push the government to review how land monitoring teams operate. It might also push the military to review how their officers respond in public situations. It might bring more collaboration between agencies so that misunderstandings reduce. And it might even lead to public statements clarifying who owns that particular land. My people, let me remind you again. Please like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much.